Before we begin, please be sure to check out ptcgostore.com to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout and enjoy the video. Good morning, or if anybody watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Oh wait, hold on, that's the wrong intro. Okay, 2 seconds. Hey guys, it's For The Win TCG, the channel that brings you guys everything Pokemon, and to... Hold on. Yo guys, welcome back to another PTCGO video, and today we're... Zacian V from Celebrations is a very underrated card, and it's incredibly good when you provide it with this combo. Let's see how it got... What is going on? What is up, Pete? This is For The Win TCG. We got it in the end. I'd like to welcome you back to another YouTube video. And today, we're going to be looking at Zacian V. Now, this is a card I just can't give up on. It's just, I mean, it has everything it really should have. I mean, it's got energy acceleration. It has a decent attack. I mean, it's a good card overall. It's just not finding the right place. And also the numbers can be a bit funny sometimes. So today I wanted to go straight turbo and go down a route that people have just neglected recently. I mean, I don't blame them. It's not the best way to get things going, but I'm doing it for crying out loud. It's Trumbeak. Now, just to remind you what Trumbeak does, it has a charging trumpet ability, which is when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck and attach any number basic energy cards you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like, then shuffle the cards back into your deck. So it's energy acceleration, which is exactly what Zacian likes, considering Storm a slash attack, which is 60. I've got T on my mustache, which isn't great, considering it's Storm slash attack, which is 60 plus 30 for every psychic energy on it. So we're gonna try and just get this running with Trumbeak. I mean, look how small this deck list is. It's super streamlined. It just wants energy. That's all it wants to do. We have a Oranguru in here to actually allow us to use Trumbeak a lot more effectively. If you have an energy in hand and an Oranguru on bench and you're about to get your Trumbeak out, you can use Oranguru's Primate Wisdom ability to throw a psychic energy to the top of the deck, guaranteeing the acceleration that Trumbeak provides. And then sometimes you even get a little cheeky 1 or 2 more on top. I've had it before where I've had like 3 energy thrown on the turn. It's a bit nutty. So we're going to be doing that today and seeing if we can go all turbo, baby. Let's go. Okay, we are up and running. You guys really seem to love the little meme video I did before. That was really awesome. Glad you like that. Don't play it, okay? Don't be daft, all right? If you have, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Anyway, nonetheless, here we go. I keep getting tea on my mustache, and it's the most infuriating thing ever. But we move. Right, so we're going first, which is pretty good. So I don't want to start with the Zacian in the active, not knowing what we're up against. So I'm actually going to throw a Pikipek down up there. And to be honest with you, hopefully we get a top deck energy, because I think I've got an idea of how I want to play this. We don't, unfortunately, and we're playing Urshifu. This is a matchup I have no idea how it's going to go in the slightest. I am absolutely clueless what we're going to roll with it. So I'm actually not going to Primate Wisdom anything on top of the deck, because I'm going to use the Roar of the Sword ability. Just get energy on that now. It's a shame we don't get the attachment, because that's really crucial. Attachment plus Roar of the Sword, and then another attachment is enough to get it going. But yeah, regardless, we're here. Yeah, so that's why I didn't Primate Wisdom, because if I Primate Wisdom it to the top of the deck, then, well, yeah, we lose it. So we don't want to do that. Probably shouldn't have played the Old Cemetery so relentlessly, but I wanted to see if we can get a little cheeky damage on there, because it does help with some numbers. Because the 3 energy is 150, and then the 2 damage counters on top would then equal 320 into attacks. Still wouldn't be enough to 1-KO the Urshi, but hey. Playing a weird version of Urshi. We've got a Phalanx here. A card that just doesn't, unfortunately, have it. Anyway, let's see if we top the energy and actually get the chance to do this ability properly. We don't, I'm afraid, but that's fine. We're going to go for the Trumbeak anyway. We have Scoop Up in the deck as well to reuse these. It's okay if we whiff. It's fine. I'm actually just going to research here. I know getting rid of those bosses is a bit dangerous, but I'm risking it for a biscuit. All right, leave it at. I'm going to get that there. I'm going to put the... put the cemetery up. Go for another Trumbeak play. We're going a bit blind here. In fact, what I might do is I might get rid of a Pikipek and go for a Crobat? Is that something I should do against an Urshi, bro? Against an Urshi, bro? No. I regret that. I regret that very, very much. I'll probably just get another Zacian. I don't even need to get another Zacian out yet, but do you know what? I will, fine. We're doing it. Might as well thin the deck a little bit and go for another one. Hopefully we hit it. We're going to have to just sit, unfortunately. We got 2. Look at that. There we go. We're going to have to sit on the bench. We don't have a follow-up. I can Crobat and potentially find a scoop up and take the KO. And that would be huge, okay? Because that means... Oh, I have to do it. I have to do it. We're going to quick ball and let's see if we get it. I'm going for it, bro. 3 scoop up in deck. Give me a scoop, bro. Let's see if we can hit this. I will be gassed if we hit it. We do! Yes! And we got the extra energy attachment. Look at this fire, bro. Obviously, we're hitting for weakness, so it's going to make it look a bit more gorgeous. But we are here doing bits already. Look at that. 1 Trumbeak play and the Zacian is good to go. That's 180 damage turn 2, which is really, really awesome. I love this deck. It's so fun and stupid. Good stuff. I feel like this is one of the best ways I've played Zacian V myself. The fastest, 110%. This deck does get better, obviously, post Brilliant Stars, like all decks do, because you have the Mana Fee to protect your Trumbeaks from any sort of snipe. But, you know, bench space is quite tight, as you can see. The Crobat coming in clutch there is also pretty important, so you've got to bear that in mind too. But we are laughing our way through right now. Hopefully, we can just keep trudging on. Unfortunately, we did get rid of 2 bosses orders. So it's going to be a bit hard to, you know, gust up from the bench. But thankfully, because of the weakness, even if they hit my Zacian and they can't get a 1-hit KO, we respond with a 1-hit KO. So they are not going to want Rapid Strike Urshifu out. No way at all, my friend. This deck is fire. Loving it. So we've got another scoop up so we can get even more charge up ready to go, which is really awesome. They scooped. Yes. Another scoop for the boys. Let's go. Okay. Let's go for another one. Alrighty. Game 2. Seems like I'm playing a dark deck. That's actually okay. We aren't weak to dark. We are weak to metal. So that's what I like about Zacian as well as a psychic Pokemon. It doesn't have that dark weakness, which again is pretty cool. Anyway. Don't take a shot for every time I said anyway. You will pass out. Hand's looking okay. Honestly, it's not awful. We're not going first. I love going first in this deck. Being able to go for the Roar of the Sword right away is pretty nuts. To just guarantee that extra energy, it just puts you ahead a little bit, you know. So this one's going to be a bit more of a difficult matchup. This is single strike. They're obviously not going to bench their Urshis. They would be smart not to. So they are off to the races already. Hopefully we can Marnie them or something. They played the Great Ball, looking for the Houndoom preemptively. Which means a Marnie would be pretty nice. I'd like a bit of a Marnie in my life. You know, who doesn't? But you might have to take a hit, though, which is what I'm worried about. I am worried about that. Regardless, here we are. Look at me discarding boss's orders like I don't need it. Get a Pikipek down. Get a Guru down. Play the Crobat. Hopefully find a Marnie. You know, it would be nice. Would be nice. Get an energy, which is lovely. Cemetery, that's good. That's going to really add up with the single strike. So, no, unfortunately, no Marnie. I'm going to Primate Wisdom and probably Research. Yes, that's what I like. That's what I like. There we go. So, we'll do that. And now we are a looming threat, my friend. Look at that. We're going to Roar the Sword here. Hopefully, we don't take too much damage. I expect a pretty hard hit next turn. Wouldn't be shocked if they get the Houndoom out, which they are. Attach, evolve, and, you know, go for a nice KO. No, they can't KO me. They can't KO me. There's no way they can. Unless they go for a Tool Scrapper, which I know this deck doesn't play. To be fair, we're on the ladder. We have no idea what we're up against. That's something to bear in mind. If they don't evolve and don't retreat, then we are talking, mate. We are absolutely talking. Because we can potentially take a 1-hit KO on this. We just need the right Trumbeaks to hit. If we get that, we take an Oko, which would be absolutely busted. But we have to just wait and see. Continuing to set up their Hound Hours, but is it just not gonna happen? Is it like that? Is that what we're seeing today? Marnie, that's a shame. The hand was looking juicy. Absolutely juicy. Hopefully we don't get bricked out of it. Oh, we got bricked. Lovely. God's sake, why? We had a fire hand there, and then Marnie's just like almost, I guarantee you Marnie is just killing us, absolutely. Just ruining the game for us. As it has for so many people. We need to set up a Marnie trust fund. To deal with those who suffer trauma from Marnie. Like, they're just recalling the events. I was there at my local. I had everything in hand. And then they played the Marnie. Oh, I've got a dark humor, man. I'm sorry. I like jokes like that. It's fun. I've got to take things lightly in life, you know. Otherwise, you'd be too sensitive. And then you start crying every time you get Marnied, you know. There it is. That is a mad turn for them. Taking out the Crobat. Okay. It's an easy KO, but I would have saved that for late game. 110%. Now there's a fresh Zacian going to come up. And I'm concerned about getting what I need here. But I'm also concerned about getting a retreat. Like if we hit the Trumbeak, we at least get an attack off, which is huge. So I'm going to promote the Zacian just for that reason. I just don't have the cards to guarantee that I'm going to attack this turn, so I don't want to take any risks. Let's see. We'll put a Zacian down here. Let's see if the Trumbeak hits. Hopefully it hits. Fingers crossed. And it does. There we go. Obviously, it's nothing crazy, but it's an attack. So that's good. And we get another energy here. Just to throw on. Yeah, now we're talking. And in fact, we could Trumbeak again. We could. But I might as well just attach it, right? Here's what I'm thinking. It doesn't matter, does it really? We're still 2-hit KOing. We got to be careful with our... Yeah, I think that's the smart play to make. I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to put Marnie on top of the deck. So when Marnie proved there. Oh, we actually get another Trumbeak. Alrighty. Kind of want to bench another... Pikipek, but no. We're just going to hit. We're just going to Storm slash 150. It's fine. The maths adds up. 170. We take a KO next turn. If they keep this in the active. Now they can take out this Zacian. They can do that, which is dangerous territory. But in order to, if they do that, they have to have something on the bench ready to go the turn after. So they have to get another Umbreon down. They have to. If they don't get the Umbreon down, it's dangerous. Absolutely dangerous. So we need to see what they do here. Because we do have that liability sitting on the bench. See if they greed. That's to be fair, that's even if they have the boss's orders. We know how this deck can be a bit bricky sometimes. And to be honest, I actually really can't wait to try out Gengar and Umbreon. Like, just because of Bibarel. Bibarel could just sit on the bench and just draw cards. And then you have Houndoom out here just kind of throwing energy into play. You're just never going to brick with a Bibarel. As long as you play cards that allow you to use them regularly. Ultra Ball, all that kind of stuff. Then you're talking, mate. You're absolutely talking. Bibarel can do some serious business. Now, if they go for a Crobat for draw, they go for the other Umbreon. That's true. That's good. That's smart. They have to have an attacker. But it seems like they haven't got KO on us. No, they're going to retreat. Retreat mean look? Is that the plan? They haven't used their Houndooms yet, so they can go for a Moonlight Blade. That's still an option. And that can force us to an awkward game, to be honest with you. Which means we'd need to find the boss's orders. That's for sure. What's their single strike saying? Okay. Alright. They got all the Houndooms going. So this is a fully charged up single strike deck. Great Ball's doing business though, I'll tell you that. Doing the absolute work. Obviously, Ultra Ball replaces that. Ultra Ball, Quick Ball, and would you play an Level Ball in here? Level Ball's great for the early game setup for the Houndoom, so maybe you do. Or maybe you just go like Battle VIP, I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure. What would you do? Would you play Level Ball with this post Brilliant Stars? Because it seems like the way people are going now, oh, they're keeping it in the active. I don't know if that's the right move, Geezer. I don't know if that's the play you want to make. Okie dokie. We're going to go full Trumbeak here, mate. We're going to go full Trumbeak. We want to get the Zacian moving and ready to go for the turn after. That's why I'm benching that and not the Crobat. And there's another energy. Gorgeous. There we go. We're going to Marnie hopefully hit. If we get 2 energy, that'd be mad. We did. Oh, that is perfect. Oh, wait, no. What am I talking about? I'm a donut. I haven't got a Trumbeak to use. Oh, look at Shawnee boy getting carried away. I know, look at me. Okay. Primate Wisdom the energy, I guess. Oh, there's another one. Oh, Trumbeak would have been so sick this turn, but hey, we missed it. We still take the KO on the VMAX. Now we have to follow up and KO this one, which is going to be the problem. That's why I want to load this Zacian up as much as possible. Now we know we can't bench a Crobat. Thank God we got research. Cannot bench a Crobat because that can give him route to game. We want this Zacian to either KO the Zacian or take 2 KOs. Regardless, it's 2 turns, which gives us 2 turns to attack, which will win us the game if they keep the Umbreon in the active. So that's the route I'm taking. That's what I like as well. We force them to that 6 prize game rather than 6 prize games. What I'm talking about 2-2-2 for 6 rather than, you know, 2 KOs on 2 VMAXs. I like that too. And the bad boy Cape will be coming in clutch, which is nice. Lovely stuff. It's all I like to see. But do they even have it? You know, they could mean look for 50 and still whiff it, which would be a huge, huge thing. Absolutely massive. We wouldn't even get the KO though, which is the scary thing. But the thing is, even if we hit the Umbreon and don't get the KO, they have no choice but to evolve into a VMAX or get another Umbreon out, which I doubt they might have free actually. They may have free. Usually you'll see them either play a 2-2 line or a 3-2 line of Umbreon, just because of Mew. But this fella, Shaky here, doesn't seem to be doing that. They're going to get the VMAX out. 2 urns down. They have the energy. So what would you gust up here? Because if you're going to gust up the damage, like a Trumbeak or an Oranguru or something, that's dangerous. Because then I could just bring up the damage Zacian and get a free hit, you know? They got to take out this Zacian. Yeah, there they go. All right, so now we just need to really find a boss's orders. Can they KO this? They're at 200 now. They can go max 240, right? So as long as we keep the Cape, we're fine. We're not getting one shot. And I'm not going to... Well, I'm going to do this. Primate Wisdom now. Oh, we can Raihan as well. This is ridiculous. Okay. Charged up Zacian. We're going to Raihan to the Zacian and get ourselves a boss for next turn. So we are ready to win this game. This is ridiculous. We just got to hope they ain't paying the money. 210 damage. If they retreat it, we can gust it. If they Marnie us, then it's a bit more problematic. But that is the best turn to hit a Raihan. How nuts is that? That is just crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. They have to Marnie us. They've only played 1, so they probably have it in hand, which is it's a scary thing. Because by getting the boss out with the Raihan, if they Marnie us, then we've decreased the odds of drawing into 1 from the Marnie. They're still not taking a KO. We still have 1 more Crobat. Now they can gust up Trumbeak or whatever, but it just ain't happening. So it's, yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. On top of that, yeah, 240. 240. There's the bench Crobat. They are looking for something here, definitely. But they've committed everything to this Umbreon. And that's a bit dangerous, bro, because you ain't KOing this bad boy. Ain't even happening. Funny enough, if we get some crazy, like, if they like try and gust us and try and stick, we can retreat, to be fair, apart from, well, they're not gusting. I was going to say, like, gust and try and hold something in the active, then that could be something they could do, but we just have to find a scoop up to go from there. The only risky thing is I'm not playing any switch or anything like that, so they could technically stick an active, like a bench Zacian, which is a play you can make against this deck, but just tech in some, well, not tech in, so just find space for switches if you're worried about that happening, you know? Something you can do. But I think that's game. We didn't get Marnied. They're not OHKOing us. I think we've just beaten Single Strike like that. Like he says that, they have 2 prizes remaining. Listen, the deck's proven itself, all right? Let me have my fun. They're going to retreat. That's going to be game, right? They got to pass here. They have to pass. Come on. There we go. GG's, my friend. Look at that. There we are. That is a dub against Single Strike. Woo! Zacian and I are doing bits, bro. You're having a laugh. Wow. That's pretty sick. All right, we're going to go into another one and see how that goes. Alrighty, we're going first. Yes, lovely stuff. What are we up against today, baby? I want to just ruin everything today. I just want to cause havoc. Absolute havoc. Going first, loving it. But the active Zacian, not ideal. Still, especially if we're coming up against the deck, I think we're coming up at another Single Strike matchup. Okay, this will be interesting to see. Let's see if they, if the Single Strike can take a win against us this time, eh? See if they can do that. But what are they leaning more towards? Because I saw the Urshi. Nice. Nice. And they've got an Urshi in the active. Look at that. Is lovely. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. I don't know about the Cemetery yet. So I want to play the Cemetery because if they don't have Stadium, they take damage counters. But it's not relevant against this. So I'm not going to put the Cemetery. I'd rather keep it as a counter. So we're going to Raw. I haven't thought about this. I didn't think about this at all. We only play Scoop Ups. I even said it in the last game. I'm a donut. I'm an absolute donut. All right, we're actually going to Raw to the active. Because we can hopefully Pikipek and find some energy to throw onto the active. And get a KO. But I have just made it a bit harder for me. I can't lie. I have. Let's see what happens anyway. But yeah, I thought hitting for weakness. It's a Single Strike deck. There's going to be damage counters on this Urshifu if they really use it, so it'd be very brave to use it, but if they do, then there's that. So I don't think the Cemetery is going to be that relevant. So I think it's better off using it as a counter Stadium, rather than its actual intention, you know? But yeah, the numbers are great though, 150, and then the old Cemetery, just pushing it that extra step further is critical. It means you don't need 4 energy to get an Oko. It's really good. Not a fan of scooping now. Man. I'm going to Marnie. If we have to take another turn using Roller Sword, it's fine. I can actually get 2 Zacians ready to go. That's fine for me, I think. So if they KO 1, we can still respond. So I think that's the play. Obviously, our energy count is going down now. I'm also considering playing Energy Recycler for the late game. Like, imagine a late game and you can just, like, recycle Pikipek, guarantee 3 extra energy. That's an extra 90 damage, which could be so important. Really could. Now, the reason I'm not playing, because I know we could play Rusted Sword in this deck to get even extra damage output. Keeping these Zacians alive, like you'll see in most 2-prize decks that are in the meta, they play Cape over any sort of damage buff. Now, whether that changes depends on the maths, right? So Suicune might play it because the maths gets better. Zacian might play it because the maths gets a lot better. Because really with Zacian, you can hit 230, then 260 with the choice. And then if you play something like a Galarian Berserker or something, which I know is a very strange thing to do, but you never know. This is the Zacian from the Metal Zacian, by the way. Oh, come on, Trumbeak, give me love. Give me love. I need love now. I want to take that KO. I want to absorb that juice. We have 2 outs to it now, which is nice. Give me 2 energy. No, that's fine. We're going to go for another one. Give me 3 energy. Let's take a KO, baby. Come on. Ah, unlucky. It's fine. Still got research. We're going to draw into it any day. Look at that. That's it. That's exactly it. Lovely. I'm going to get a Oranguru down now, so we can really pick up the pace of this and start guaranteeing those Trumbeaks. But we do get the Oko here thanks to weakness. That is lovely. I'm going to keep the research top of the deck, make it Marnie proof. That's what I like. There we go. Storm/see you later. Get out of here. Who wants to see an Urshi, huh? We've seen enough of you. Zacian's in town. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So the Sword and Shield, base set Zacian. Well, did it come out in base set? I think it did. Yeah, that played out with Berserker. You can actually bring it for 260, 280, which one-shots an Arceus V-Star. So that's relevant math. There's another Scoop. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I think we've seen enough today. I think Zacian's ruined enough days for people. Let's go to the list. Well, this deck has definitely made a statement to me today. That's really, really awesome. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with this list. There's just a few tweaks I would make. Definitely get a couple switches in here just in case you get an awkward start or anything down that line. Love the Raihan. The Raihan is really fun. Like, you saw it won us the game at one point, so it shows how much of an important card it is. Again, the Cape of Toughness I prefer, because keeping the Zacians alive, especially considering it's trying to two-shot, is the super important thing, right? We want Zacians out there hitting turn after turn after turn as much as possible to give us those dubs. So that's why we have the cape in here and not a rusted sword, because we can hit 180 so much more comfortably now because of Trumbeak. It's really relevant. And as I said, 150 plus Cemetery, it fixes the maths perfectly. So that's why we're not going for a rusted sword. We have other outs to building up damage, and it's really cool. I just love the Oranguru Trumbeak combo. What's great is it can work with anything. So if there's a card you're playing that just takes too much time to charge up and you can fit this in and make it consistent, it's an option. I really do enjoy it. It's super fun. And also playing 12 energy is kind of a must. The reason I'm playing so much because it increases the odds of the Trumbeaks, and also top decking it and actually going for the Oranguru Trumbeak combo. So look how simple that list is. It's simple but effective. That's exactly why I love it. So if you want a nice and easy ladder deck to play that's going to do absolute bits for you at times, definitely give it a shout. But yeah, we're going to leave it there. Do leave a like if you did enjoy it, and please subscribe for more. But most importantly, take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.